The sprawling Galactic Empire spans thousands of star systems, enforcing order through brutal suppression and conquest. Humanity, a relatively new species in the galaxy, is seen as primitive, emotionally volatile, and militarily unpredictable. After a series of minor skirmishes and human rebellions on fringe colonies, the Empire grows more aggressive towards suspected human insurgents. Premise: on the edge of Imperial-controlled space, Imperial security forces raid a hidden settlement suspected of harboring human resistance operatives. They capture a woman named Darius Voss, visibly pregnant, along with her quiet, 6-year-old daughter, Lena. They are both taken aboard an Imperial dreadnought to be interrogated. The Empire believes Darius is just another civilian linked to rebel activity, but what they don't know is who her husband is. Darius' identity: unknown to the Empire, Darius is the wife of Commander Darius Voss, a former elite Terran Black Ops operative known among human forces as the Ghost of Onyx, and whispered among certain alien war veterans as the Red Sun thought to be dead after a mysterious battle 3 years ago. Darius disappeared from all records. In truth, he went underground, raising a family in secret, away from war. Darius, a former intelligence officer herself, knew the risks, but they thought they were safe. The Empire's mistake: when Darius is captured, she offers no resistance. She gives no information. She remains calm, even when threatened, even when her daughter is separated from her. Imperial officers interpret her silence as weakness. They don't realize that her husband already knows. Darius awakens. Hidden deep within a fractured moon, Darius receives the transmission through an old, almost forgotten emergency channel. It's Darius' final encoded beacon, sent seconds before capture. He activates Protocol Helix, a contingency plan for the unthinkable. Darius emerges from hiding, not as a father, but as the weapon he once was. The hunt begins. In less than 2 weeks, multiple high-security Imperial outposts vanish without a trace. Entire warships go dark. Surveillance footage, when recovered, shows only brief flashes of a single figure in tactical armor, moving with terrifying precision. The Empire begins to realize they're being hunted, but they still don't know by whom. The only clue: blood-smeared words on a destroyed command post, give them back. The daughter speaks. Aboard the dreadnought, little Lena is questioned gently by an alien empath officer. The girl finally speaks softly. "My daddy's coming. You should be afraid." The empath recoils, eyes wide with terror. For a moment, she feels what Lena feels, her father's presence, like a storm on the horizon. Rising tension, Imperial High Command is alerted, but they underestimate Darius again. As he slices through their intelligence networks and uses his knowledge of their psychological warfare tactics, panic spreads. Elite bounty hunters are sent. None return. Finally, the Emperor himself becomes aware of the situation and begins to understand who they've provoked. Climax: Darius boards the dreadnought alone. Alarms are cut off. Lights go out. He bypasses every defense. He doesn't kill unless necessary, but when he does, it is surgical, brutal, and silent. The ship becomes a graveyard of arrogance. He reaches Darius and Lena without a word. But instead of leaving, he accesses the ship's bridge and broadcasts a message across the entire Galactic Empire. "You thought you took a woman and her child. You took a family. You took mine. I will burn every star between us if you ever touch them again." Then he vanishes into the void with his family, leaving behind an empire shaken, a dreadnought crippled, and a legend born anew. Aftermath: the Empire places a bounty on Darius Voss, so high it bankrupts 3 client planets. No one dares to pursue him. On Earth, children whisper his story. In the Empire, commanders learn his name in training, not as a man, but as a myth: the Wrath of Terra.